Okay, let me just give you a tip here. The LP stands for Lemon Party. It's an EtherCAT filter. I'll let you conclude all the rest of the details.
Well, what's fucked up as far as I'm concerned is that as far as these laws are concerned, if I fucking, email it to you and you're in Europe, there are all these rules that constrain their ability to surveil the country.
Right. So
but if I come in off a laptop, and I physically carry it, they're saying that we can search it if we don't even need reasonable suspicion.
Evil is an art form.
Seems taking fucking pictures or
Recording video at this point.
recording.
But some people don't want to be on video. And I just realized there's someone behind me that's on video, whether they like it or not. Sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
If you write shell code, you might know what that means.
You have to ask the guy for permission to record it.
I asked him already.
Did you? Cool.
Upstairs, when he's upstairs.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
I met him at Nauticon a few years back.
With the craziest concepts, stay in the offense. I came in to rumble, tearing down the line, so just stay in the huddle, facing and fumble. I'm faking the humble, 80s and monster, and I'm taking you under. I swear you'll never want to get it confused. Jimmy Cage in the basement, got my bet in the blues. Telekinetic abuse, I'm ahead of the news. Like that, what do you think competitors choose? Till it snows with the white in the mist. Kill it throat, chilling cold with the ring blows like there's ice in my wrist. Going home with the knife and I'm quick. To the throat, will have shown them in soul from the time that I spit. The ceiling blows from the mic that I grip. Feel a hope the illest flows turn into gold when I'm dying to rip. When I say interrupt, you say 80. Interrupt.
80!
When I say this guy, you say crazy. This guy.
Crazy!
This guy.
Crazy!
Universal, most high professional, world famous plus ecumenical, time elemental, light in my ventricles, eyes on the prize, sitting high on my pedestal. Why would I ever go? It's too soon to leave. Please, it's too easy. It's my spoon to feed. More dual core, I'm just happy to name. We flipped a little bit, now the value has changed. Cool to the touch like the screen on my iPhone. Please don't get it twisted. Beats release cyclones. No complaints from the sounds out of my home. Calculate the offset from counting my bytecode. Started the same. What's going on with my beats? I can't hear anything. We got my man Ninja running the soundboard, man. He's working hard. I know he is. It's cool. It happens sometimes. We just have fun. This track's about the one laptop per child project. I started as a concept, began as a dream. Brainchild of a genius media team. But it's not a game. There's no contestant. The ultimate investment in human resources. Humans need more of this. Thoughts so generous combined with intelligence. The best set precedent. Just a new era. The tide's now turning. Think about thinking. Learn about learning. A global initiative in 2005. Right from the start, I touched 2 million lives. A positive prospect. People are talking. Everybody's interested. The whole world's watching. Build a generation. Constructive community. Increase capacity. Improve opportunity. Worldwide enhancement with no exceptions. $100 laptop exceeding projections.
Audio visual
I gotta try
technical
hard.
difficulties.
Why? Because I got the beats coming off my iPod. Man, that's cool. I like to speak quick. Big up to Skydog for bringing me to PhreakNic. You know that's cool.
Yeah!
My raps are mad ill. Plus I rock out and rep for Nashville. He knew it was coming. Plus they could see me. Not rapping about Hennessy, but calling for Tennessee. Cool. All right, y'all help me out with this. I'll say back once again. It's the team from before, and you'll say dual core. I'll say hit the. I missed the intro. Bring it back in. Sorry, man. I was having too much fun rapping. I was like, I probably got another rhyme left. Okay. Cool. All right. So I'll say hit the ground running when we came through the door. You'll say dual core. Back once again, it's the team from before.
Dual core.
Hit the ground running when we came through the door.
Dual core.
Keep the crowd going every time floating. Pass the mic to Remy and the flow kept going. Back once again, it's the team from core.
Dual core.
Hit the ground running when we came through the door.
Dual core.
Keep the crowd open every time we perform.
Dual core.
Shout it out now if you really want more.
Dual core.
Came back from Oticon, drilled a spit more. Message in my inbox, mail from 6'4". I heard his production, was really impressed. His beats, my rhymes, well, you know the rest. Bought a mic to record, writing tracks, having fun. A year after that, we released 01. Started booking shows for our songs and sound. Had the whole crowd yelling out, hostage down. Shoutcast radio, iTunes, everything. Off the show game day, everybody mentioning the US and UK. Songs hitting play. A shout out to Wave of the Penny Arcade. Second album, late nights, moving through the hours. Side by side, we're producing superpowers. Defcon released with the show for the cover. Finally met 6'4", we delivered another. Back once again, it's the team from the core. Dual core. Hit the ground running when we came through the door.
Dual core.
Keep the crowd moving every time we perform.
Dual core.
Shout it out now if you really want more.
Dual core.
Played a few shows, people love the CDs. Went to Germany, Columbus, and out to DC. Defcon's amazing, and for all that I care. What happened out in Vegas didn't have to stay there. Good times, great friends, nothing compares. Mason Jackalope, we got there, ready, prepared. Came back home from a shorts on the tour. A message in my inbox, mail from 6'4". New beats and melodies, bass lines bouncing. No time to lose, gotta start the third album. Writing day and night while I'm cold as well. Finished up, listen up, now you hear it yourselves. Many thanks to everyone who wrote a review. To the listeners and each of our fans, we thank you. Trust we love them all, cause geeks the same vein. It feels so surreal when they're shouting our name. Back once again, it's the team from the core.
Dual core.
Hit the ground running when we came through the door.
Dual core.
Keep the crowd going every time we perform.
Dual core.
Shout it out now if you really want more.
Dual core.
Back once again, it's the team from the core.
Dual core.
Hit the ground running when we came through the door. Keep the crowd going every time we perform.
Dual core.
Shout it out now if you really want more.
Dual core.
I like that song a lot. Rolling too deep, too wicked in my two-seat. Live in a house by the Aqua Tea kids. Toilet and private, it looks like G-Whiz. Faces of praise, it's not important. Calling and carry for black market moments of cosmetic surgery. Packing extra baggage. Be sure to ask for the Supremo package. Being 6'4", we know bragging. Bringing me water, the beef starts rapping. Now babysit dolls. See what I teach them. All sorts of madness, I didn't even need them. Late night booty calls, need no rehearsal. That's information that you get in a commercial. Who about that? Now that it's settled, I haven't done anything about the pH levels. C-A-R-L, home all alone, come out of the shell. C-A-R-L, pool in the back of the safe, the hotel. C-A-R-L, revenue tourist, sorry about the smell. C-A-R-L, listen up, cause I got a story to tell, the name's Carl. I was bald as a kid, and worked overtime on asbestos gigs. Lived with my dad, my Christmas dad, my gift was some carpet that wasn't even shed. Super Sport episode, I'm the head honcho. Giving self-love takes the Travis to the Cosmos 401k. This really open, arms ripped off by the fake
Secondly, I found the new Irongeek drink of choice. Across the gas station, across from PhreakNic. That's redundant. I found a protein slash energy drink. Relatively low calorie. 20 grams of protein in the entire thing. About 90 calories. Doesn't taste awesome, but it's acceptable, and this is the tangerine one. I'm expecting the pomegranate to taste a little bit better. Pardon me, sir. What's your handle?
Aziz. It's my name.
Awesome. I've got a chance to test these hardware keyloggers that people provided me on OS 10, and luckily you were kind enough to let me use your OS 10 box. So actually, I'm going to let you do this while I record. Here, type some stuff in. Actually, you have to type it in here. Oh. It's in line, so we have to type it in there.
I don't know if you just get to get some
Alright, each one of these have their own unique key sequence that you have to type in. For this particular one, you got the key llama in there, 2 gigabyte model, I believe.
KBS.
So just hold down KBS all at the same time. It switches to thumb drive mode, I think. Is a thumb drive popped up yet?
Nope.
Try that again. KBS? Well, it's not typing. Are you sure thumb drive hasn't appeared?
There, now it has.
Keylogger. Alright, got keylogger up. Alright. Open up log.txt.
Yep.
It works, no problem. A little bit weird there. Did you not type PhreakNic? Did it miss a character?
It missed the space and it missed the C.
Alright, I had that problem on some other keyboards. Oh, sorry, Wayne, I didn't mean to first.
No, I'm just listening. Go.
Hi, Wayne.
I'm just learning.
Yeah, apparently on this particular model, it's been very stealthy, not showing up in any USB device. However, on some keyboard computer combinations, it misses some characters. I'm not sure why. It's one of the least expensive ones, and I generally like it, but it had some issues here a second ago. Can we? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's put it back into monitor mode. So it did work. Say OK, continue, and let's go back into Notepad. Well, I mean, sorry, I'm so PC Linux centric. All right, type some more stuff. Alright,
Now you're in monitor mode, right?
Yeah, hit some of the media keys and let's see what it logs. Let's go down the line. Because Darren from Hack5 was asking what does the media keys log when you press them. So I just did that.
Yeah, but some of the media keys you need a driver to be able to interpret them.
Yeah, so I'm not sure where it's going to show up.
Oh, the mute button works.
Alright, now let's do the old KBS again.
My brother.
You did the KBS? Yeah, I had to hold them all down at the same time. And that makes it into a thumb drive.
Yeah, it'll pop up.
And then eventually it should pop up over there. Alright, open up log.txt. And we did type on this one, right?
Yes.
Is there any reason why it wouldn't
Do it the second time.
Wait a second. What's this down here? Oh, that's
That's what I
that.
typed in. This is the log.
Alright, that is updated though.
It did, yeah.
But which part of that is logged from? So it didn't log the media keys at all.
No.
And it didn't say this is the second. Oh, there it is. It's got some funkiness in it.
Yeah. Apparently on some keyboards and some computer combinations it has problems. Let's try something different. Let's try a different keyboard. This is going to be a boring part of the video because it's just us trying different keyboards. But
More
it's
standard
educational.
keyboard?
Yes.
I'm broke right now, yeah.
Or better yet, let's go really old school.
Now, what is the EXE that's on there?
That's basically a log parser. So you can use it for quickly disconnecting it if you don't want to have to dig behind your machine to put it back out of thumb drive mode, or for like finding certain types of things like logins or like entered URLs or entered
Well, will this pick up? The interrupt should occur then at login, so I should be able to get his login to his machine
yes.
then.
If he logs in through this keyboard, then yes.
Is that an old XT keyboard? What is that?
That's an old Model M, God's keyboard. The best keyboard ever
I've seen one
made.
in years.
I guess that's called religion. No, we all miss the old clickies.
Well, actually, everything died.
Uh-oh. I broke it? I'm sorry.
It came back. They don't break for long. Oh, that's the power.
How long you been on X?
It looks like a USB.
Years?
That's what you went over with 10.4?
Yeah.
That's what I went over.
Not identified.
This is similar to the old 3270 stuff that had some unique driver sets to it.
Huh. All right, let's try one last keyboard.
This should be a generic keyboard.
And maybe if someone has some Apple official hardware.
No, I use all sorts of shit on my Macs. But it's modern shit, not ancient stuff. Even the Microsoft stuff all works. The new Microsoft keyboards with ergonomic things. Is there a light up that should come on here? Just
Nope.
I don't know if it has any yet.
Oh, F12's still working.
Well, we did a little bit more testing here.
Dell back in and see if the Dell still works or something got corrupted in the Mac.
Yeah, let's try and try that back in. We're having some serious problem with the Keylama keylog, and we might try the key ghost here in a bit on the Mac. It should work better. We'll try that in a second if everything else fails. This time we're using the plug style key ghost. Type in some words. Hello, how you doing?
Hey!
Oh, they're such a cute couple. Aww. Did you use the advice downstairs to pick her up? Someone was giving a talk on picking up women. Okay.
There you go. Wow. Is that supposed to be in another language?
Oh, hell. I don't remember putting it on a different language.
Oh, is that the German one? Because Key Ghost was one of the ones Frank Jones was involved in.
Oh.
Can I take a fast look?
I didn't change the language.
That's not German.
No, that's Czech.
Wow. I don't think it's anything. I think it's ASCII getting messed up.
Do you?
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah.
Hit one just to
This
see
is
the
the
color.
one. That's the one that I'm familiar with.
No, none of that's correct.
Okay, key ghost. Not so well on the Macintosh and the keyboard.
I
I
mean,
mean,
be specific. It's 10.5. Don't say just Mac. You got
oh yeah, OS 10, 10.5.
whatever version he's on. 10.5.2.
I don't know what's the latest one.
I don't know. I always say one behind.
All right, so apparently Keylog, Keylama, and Key Ghost all need to do more testing underneath OS 10 and weird keyboards plugged in. We should have a regular old Mac keyboard to test this thing out with. I guess we'll do a little bit more testing with this, and we're going to try the Key Carbon.
Like Swedish Northern Europeans with New Orleans.
So it shows up as a hub.
Alright, we got a hub device. Now, does it actually work though?
Well, it's working. It's letting me type stuff in. Let's see if it actually logged anything.
Alright, and here's the thing though, I may have bricked it. So it may be the only one that worked that I bricked just before I came to the con.
Well, I can't get into the console.
This is a sad, sad day for hardware keyloggers at PhreakNic. My beautiful Model M and its USB, PS2 to USB converter failed miserably.
All I have is the old PS2 PS2s.
Yeah, that's not actually a converter. That is for the PS2 what I have. You can plug the PS2 into that. It becomes a thumb drive and you can copy it off.
Try it on one that you know works. It didn't work on this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it didn't work at home either.
Oh, really?
I tried it, so I think I bricked it.
Oh, that's a shame.
DOS and Zaki. What do we got going on here?
Just some net stumbling, that's about it.
Net stumbler, and we got a directional antenna over here.
Doesn't run.
Yes.
No, it's X,
Hoist that thing up so everybody can see it.
there's another package. Someone else has got a package that works just like the net air.
Damn. So, anything going on over at Bell South? Or AT&T or whatever it is now?
We haven't gotten anything from AT&T. Actually, yeah, surprisingly little. Although we did.
And
Yeah, go ahead.
this is all stuff you found using this directional antenna.
Yeah, this is we got 175
Is this
access points right now. We were going for 200. 175 seems to just be the magic number.
Now, is this amplified in any way? Or is this directional?
It's directional. I mean, it's a dish, so it's 24 dBi minus a couple for the cable, 500 milliwatt alpha card. Obviously, I'm using some pretty lame software, but this is like the third time I've ever been able to hit time to.
Well, if you got to look at this, Kismet's no problem as long as the chipset supports it.
So, what are you using for OS 10 though? Like
OS 10? Oh, OS 10? Kismet is awesome because Kismet also does monitor mode, so you can get non-broadcasting machines.
I could never get it to work with my card though.
That's another issue. I don't know what's good USB-wise.
I built it from SVM source to support USB devices. Well, I haven't tried the Alpha card though. I tried. Yes, I did try the Alpha card. That's what I was originally when I got it at Anderson.
So you said it's unamplified, and not to mention it's passive, so you're not going to sterilize yourself by standing in front of it. It's all good. Thanks, Dossman, for showing this to us.
Thanks for watching.
People have been putting Ubuntu mobile problems.
It's just an open thing.
But it's an open source operating system.
Ubuntu mobile, have you ever seen it?
No.
Yeah, there's a Ubuntu mobile.
You can buy them. They finally just released.
You guys got my medium out?
It's better than me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is gonna light just great. Okay, cool.
You look like the light at the end of the tunnel there.
Yeah, I know. You kind of ignore it.
I'm just gonna shut this thing down. Hi Trip, how you doing this evening?
Good, and you?
Doing well. I had a question for you, and I know this is not legal advice. You're a lawyer, but you're not our lawyer.
Exactly.
But as you understand the issue,
Sure.
I hear people talk about as a legal defense against people trying to sue them for peer-to-peer file sharing, saying I have an open access point. So it must have been someone else who's just driving by. Maybe it was one of my neighbors or someone else in my apartments or dorms. How does that hold water?
It really depends on different situations. You've got civil and criminal charges that can be brought on either one of those, or a case on either one. Under criminal, the burden of proof is beyond reasonable doubt, and under civil, it's I don't remember the standard right off the top of the head. I'm sorry, I'm on the spot here. But the different levels of standards, so it's not a clear defense. There's no specific statutory exception that says if it was open and someone else could have done this, you could get away with it. But you could make an argument to the jury or the judge, depending on how the case was set up, that says it's more likely than not that someone else did this, and you could present other evidence with that. But there's no clear yes or no. It's going to be a gray line on whether the jury believed you. My personal opinion would be that a jury would probably not believe that, depending on your history. If you're a 90-year-old grandmother who happened to plug in a router and didn't know what she was doing, and XYZ happened that was very unlikely of a grandmother, it probably would hold water. But if you're a 20-something, 30-something who knows what they're doing, computer expert, I doubt a jury would believe that.
So if you were to hack a site, it probably wouldn't be a good defense.
It probably would not be a good defense. It wouldn't really, it'd be what's known as a affirmative defense. So you would have to present it, and you would have the burden of proving it.
Now, what if it's a civil case they bring against you? My understanding, their burden of proof is much less.
It is lower. It's below a reasonable doubt, and I believe it's more than a preponderance of the evidence. And I really apologize. I'm not sure why I can't recall this right now. It's been a long con, but yes, it is a much lower burden of proof. You have to prove, basically, on a reasonable doubt is 99.9% sure that you've done it. In a civil case, it's more likely than not that you did do it. That's what they have to prove, and it is lower what they have to prove against you, but it's the same for you to prove against them. Like, I didn't do it, 51%, you win. Roughly the percentages, mind you. But I still think it would come down to the same thing. If you could get up there and say, I didn't know what I was doing, I plugged this in, blah, 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 an average person would believe you that you didn't do it. However, if you knew what you were doing,
it'd be hard to say,
to sell. It's the same, you've got peers on the...
It's like if Mike Tyson punched someone and say, I didn't mean to hurt him that bad.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's how believable it is. Now, obviously, you won't want to go in front of a jury and lie, so you're not going to go in there and say, oh, I didn't do this, and you did. I mean, that's perjury, and that's going to get you nailed with felonies. But, I mean, even if it was how it happened, it is a harder sell. My personal suggestions, not legal advice, obviously, but what I would do personally, always encrypt your stuff, keep it off, keep things closed, and avoid software piracy whenever possible.
Gotcha. And I really enjoyed your presentation on the legalities of war driving.
Thank you.
And I found it awesome. And for those people who visit Irongeek, I hope to have it linked up. As soon as Will Pig gets it on his, I'm going to mirror it and post it on Vimeo. That was awesome. But the thing I really liked, I took away from that, is I probably want to go into Kismet and turn off dumping of the packets. And if I can find a way in the interface to turn off showing keywords or strings that it finds, because that seems to be the major thing. Just seeing that out there and broadcasting its beacons is okay. Just seeing association requests, probably okay. Data that's actually going to cross, since it's logged in that PCAP dump file, that's going to get you nailed.
You're getting pushed. You're getting more and more into the gray zones, and there's no clear lines defined right now by the cases or the courts or the laws even, but it's. Yeah, the further you get into communicating with that system, the deeper you're getting with it, the more you're just gonna have problems.
Yep.
It is most likely going to cover a wiretap statute when you're looking at someone else's packets.
Yeah, when I started looking into it, I know this guy. Well, we're gonna call him Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, Bob is someone was talking about. I don't know him personally. I know him online, so I can't actually trace you down to him if he ever asked about it. But Bob wanted to research what kind of uses Tor was actually being used for. Was it used for political dissidence, or was it used for CP, child porn?
Yeah.
Captain Picard. And Bob's conclusion was that he couldn't legally look at this stuff because of wiretap. Because even though he was the provider and he owned the exit node, he still had certain legal rights that were limited. He could monitor for like usage and monitor to keep his network up, but not necessarily look at what people had.
Yeah, the more you get into analysis of someone else's data, the more likely you're getting into these statutes you don't want to be involved with. That's usually my take. As I mentioned in my talk, there are certain provisions for safe harbor provisions in DMCA for ISPs that qualify under those provisions.
But a home person running a Tor node.
Well, what's interesting about that is you can actually qualify for the statutory definitions for what a ISP is, or what falls under the safe harbor provision specifically. There's 4 qualifications. I don't remember off the top of my head, but a home user could do it. It's usually roughly defined as about a router. You don't look at the packets, you don't interrupt them, you just pass them off to someone else. So that's pretty interesting. So people can run Tor nodes and be protected under these safe harbor provisions as long as they qualify for them. It doesn't require that you have $500 million of equipment. It doesn't require so many computers.
But that protects me if someone uses my Tor exit node to hack someone else.
Not to look.
But it doesn't protect me from looking at it.
Yeah, no, it does not.
But this Bob guy I was talking about, like I said, I don't know how to trace it out, but apparently he actually did look at it. And there's very little actual CP, but apparently the laws in various Asian countries restrict pornography to an incredible degree. I mean,
interesting.
Like Chinese companies, China apparently greatly restricts pornography, which from an atheist nation, generally speaking, or atheist in theory, Buddhist and other religions in practice. My understanding, once again, I'm not an expert on that. You'd find it odd that they would ban porn, but so it's actually going across there, according to Bob, it's a lot of Asian porn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much stance on that. But I guess I honestly am not too clear on the statutes of what looking at those packets would qualify for. I mean, right off the top of my head, obviously wiretap statutes, the ECPA, something like that comes to mind. But I do know I've seen academic papers on such analysis similar to that, and I wonder if there's an academic exception somewhere, or if there's a research safe harbor provision somewhere, and maybe that would qualify under. You were mentioning network analysis. I wonder if monitoring specifically what's going through your network might be one of those provisions that's in there.
Like you want to be able to monitor to filter out
certain things.
Captain Picard, yeah.
Exactly. You may have that provision. And I do know there are some statutes addressed specifically at child porn and protection of said things. And there may be provisions in there that allow you to do that, but I honestly am not too clear on those right now.
But according to Bob and some other researcher, a lot of people also log into their email over Tor. And they end up still passing the plain text password out the exit point.
I understand I've seen a couple of reports on Tor's usage, and I don't know what countries it was done in, probably Denmark, where the information was gathered. But yeah, a lot of plain text passwords go out over Tor. I don't think people really know what they're doing. I think that's in general.
They're using it for encryption, which really it's for anonymity.
Yeah, it's an anonymity.
But once you use your password,
stream, but the exit node has a stream. So you can. The way I understand it works is you pass your key to the exit node when it's found. It goes down the stream and it decrypts it out to the internet.
The onion router encapsulated.
But in between, you shouldn't be able to decrypt your packets. But it's not that tough. It's all subject to man in the middle, obviously.
Yeah, these people who put the emails out there,
Yeah.
That's no longer anonymous.
No, not at all. I mean, obviously you've identified yourself to the server if you're checking your email. I mean, it's not hard to tell if you're in your email. You can compare those up. But yeah.
Is there anything you want to say else you want to say to the hacker community?
Rock on.
My buddies Lee and John said I should give you some beef jerky, so here you go.
Beef jerky for the win. Thank you.
No problem. I don't know why they put this funny. It's my beef jerky, but Lee and John,
Yes,
a couple of my buddies said that I should bring you beef jerky. I don't know.
Iron Geek beef jerky. Yeah,
All right,
baby.
that creeps me the hell out when you say it that way.
It's going on eBay. Beef jerky.
Ziploc.
What's the configure software?
Black Hat.
Ziploc's been everywhere, man. He's been everywhere.
Nice.
DEF CON, which one is this? Okay, 15.
7, yeah.
Damn.
DEF CON 07.
Mind if I put this on Flickr?
That'd be Gling Gling, as in Geek Bling.
Geek Bling?
Yeah, Gling Gling. This is Irongeek at PhreakNic 2008, and I'm here with a video. How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
This camera really sucks at pictures, but it's okay at video, so we're going to put the videos instead, and he can do a frame capture at some later point in time. That'll work? Do you have anything to say to the general hacking populace?
Keep on keeping on and keep learning.
Thank you much. Alright, I'm here with Night Carnage, and currently the director of AV is not here. What's the director of AV?
His name is some Ninja Master. I'm going to be director next year.
Awesome.
I can tell you some things about that too.
Tell me about the setup we currently have here, because I see we have 2 cameras on the people. You say we have a scan converter.
Yeah, we've got a scan converter, so we can have a straight feed from that goes live to the rest of the people in the con, I guess.
Yeah, because the guy thinks closed caption, like closed circuit, right?
Yeah, we're broadcasting on closed circuit TV, and we're doing all our rendering and not all rendering, but we're doing all our mixing on the fly this year. This is going to be no post-production.
Awesome.
Try to get the videos out as soon as possible.
Yeah, because video editing after the fact is, if you do it live, it's just so much nicer to do it live.
Yes.
I see you've been to quite a few cons yourself.
Oh yeah, let me show you. No, these are actually all PhreakNic.
Oh, all
PhreakNic.
You've been here a while.
PhreakNic 5 was the first one I went to. So, I mean, if you haven't seen the badges, but they go.
Have you seen Ziploc's badges?
Ziploc? No.
Yeah, look up Ziploc. He's got more. He's got a shitload of badges.
Does he have more than straightest?
Which one's straightest? I'll have to look about. Pull them out from you later.
He has all of his badges here. And he'll be happy to wear them.
Yeah, we appreciate you recording this for everybody and you're putting this stuff out for free, because that's awesome. And
yeah, hopefully next year we're going to be broadcasting on YouTube.tv.
yeah, I got permission from a few of the speakers to upload it to Vimeo and embed it in some stuff on my site so I can send more traffic towards it. And of course I'll link to PhreakNic on every single thing and the speakers webpage if I can find it. But I'm jazzed that you all providing this service to everybody. Will they send out an email to like the PhreakNic list, whatever?
We're probably going to post it in the chat room, and I'm sure whoever's in charge of the list will put out a list that I guess an email to.
Okay, Night Carnage, I appreciate the interview.
Thank you.
It's been some probies and things like that, but we had the Hacking Consortium. I had some space to play this year.
As I predicted earlier in the video, the Potters did indeed win the Wi-Fi race again this year. Okay, now this is officially the best PhreakNic ever, because not only have the technical content presentation's been awesome, but I just got felt up by a very beautiful woman. So, you know, at a HackerCon, you can't hope for much more than that. What are we lasing here?
Random people who were walking by. This guy stood there and hid behind that bush for like a minute.
Oh man, that's how many mega? What's the power? 75 milliwatts. Damn, that's enough to. Is that enough to hit a? Is that enough to burn a balloon?
50 is 75 will actually burn through electrical tape.
So if you hit someone in the eye, that it'll fuck them up, ain't you?
Yes, that's why I'm going for a side.
Good job. What's your handle? What we got going on here?
I'm Nicodemus from the Huntsville crew, Makers Local 256. We have a multi-touch interface here. It's not working right because we got infrared pollution going on. And these things are infrared lasers. And what we're doing is we're trying to track blobs here. These infrared lasers are shooting a plane of infrared light on the surface of this thing. So when you interrupt the beam, the laser beam, this webcam down here has an infrared only filter, an infrared pass filter. So it registers my fingertips here as inputs to the interface.
So this is some serious Minority Report shit going on.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I love I dig this shit.
Pretty good, actually. Yeah, it doesn't work too it's not bad right here. I mean, it's really noisy along the sides here, but I mean, it's just a proof of concept. We have another one in Huntsville that's working pretty well, but cool. So that's about it.
Thank you much.
One girl, that's all.
I'm Jeff Cotton with the Makers Local 256, and what this is a USB authenticated door unlocker servo mechanism. And basically, this computer over here is hooked up to this USB hub, and it is waiting for an authenticated device to be plugged in. Now, what I'm going to plug in here is a USB stick, but you never have to actually read anything on the memory of the USB stick. All it's doing is reading the serial information off of it. And when it sees a stick that's authenticated, it unlocks the door. Now, as long as the door is open, this magnetic sensor here, a reed switch, you can find these on Window Home Security for about $7, cheaper on eBay probably. And as soon as the door is locked back, after about 5 seconds, this servo is going to relock the door.
So you're playing.
There we go.
There we go.
And now it's logged in. Now let's say you're in the inside of the shop and you want to get out. You have this manual override button that you hit, and now you can open up the door again.
Awesome.
But yeah, it never actually has to read any of the memory on the stick. It's just reading the iSerial number off of it. And
how easy is that to spoof?
To spoof, we don't know yet. I imagine it would be rather difficult because you're going to have to do hardware emulation rather than software emulation. And so it can be done. Anything can be hacked. It's just how much time, trouble, and money are you going to put into it spoofing the iSerial number.
I love the matrix code.
Oh, the QR code readers, yeah. The QR codes.
Yeah, I know of them.
This right here is the saddest part when you have to go home and strap on all the stuff you got to carry with you. Well, that wraps up PhreakNic 2008. It was a great time by me. Unfortunately, I didn't get a good opportunity to interview Skydog. Our drinking schedules didn't exactly work out together. We ended up drinking together, but the schedules on both were sober. Just it didn't jive. But as a first-time PhreakNic attendee, what did you think, Brian?
It was good. Wide variety of people and topics and things to look at. Lots of hardware to play with. It was a good time overall.
Yeah, truth be told, I think this was probably one of the best technical PhreakNics. It's the best technical PhreakNic I've personally ever been to, and I've only been since the 2005 one. And yeah, we just had some great technical content. Scott Morgan's hard drive talk was awesome. I liked the Satan's on my friends list. Actually, there was only, like, I'm not gonna say which one it was. There was only 2 bad presentations, I thought, and even those in a way were not necessarily bad. They just really weren't my cup of tea. But if anybody's thinking of going to the first HackerCon and you're in the Midwest / South area of the United States, come on down to PhreakNic because it's an awfully good time. See y'all next year.
Small arm doesn't even matter yet. You're the type to jump across hide in the cabinets. Just tell them now. They got it in the ground. All you hear is hostage down. With the office dust Aztec the lounge. Say it with me now.
Hostage down.
Terrorists get in the message now. Louder this time.
Hostage down.
Dual core man with the best in town. All I hear is
hostage down.
Add 6 skills, only 4 5 shots. Aim by drop, I caught from my God. That's about 3 months back from the streets. So blast on the mat to start with DE. Kids wanna drive out even team. Plus the first dust really cheats and tease. My single mom shot is on all night spree. I'm just playing BB or bomb site B. Just tell them now, they better hit the ground. 747.
Hostage down.
The office dust Aztec the lounge. May I first says
hostage down.
Terrorists get in the message now. Irongeek says
hostage.
much crime there. The keys came regardless, like owning cotton chairs, farm on Congo, dust to dawn, spray pool day, love customized, pick up a 90 and like this, like see, but won't pay the dynamic weapons pricing. Eagle and scout, that's my forte. You rush me, I'll blank short game. Screw dust dude, what you want trouble for? Get flashed in the tunnel, snipe through the double doors, 2600, 7 bullets beats, the number of people I killed in New Orleans.